Here we go. Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Facebook. This is Resilient 17 minutes of being resilient. Hello, my name is Arnel Tanyag with Tanyag Company. I own Tanyag Company. I'm a Matt's business coach and a certified referral trainer. I'm the host of Resilient 17. Resilient 17 minutes of being resilient. The purpose of Resilient 17 is light in today's business environment. Resilience is defined as the capacity to recover from stressful life events, your ability to withstand adversity and bounce back and grow despite life's downturns. So I'm going to introduce to a local person in the area that I've known for years, a director of business development, and she's being resilient. So let me introduce you to my guest today. It's Dainan Gibson. She's the director of business development for ECS. Hello, Dainan.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I'm probably the world's most resilient person. So this is just another one in the line of many, many life challenges. So luckily, I'm in the construction industry. I work for ECS Mid-Atlantic, LLC, and construction has fared a little better, but we too have seen a slowdown. We're having to take precautions, wear masks. We've been provided those, gloves, sanitizer, thanks to several people I know, including Judy Yule with the supply company, who's kept us in supply with some spray. So we spray everything down. I think my office here is cleaner than a hospital. Brittany does a great job of cleaning everything, including the light switches. So it's very clean here.
That's awesome. All right, so tell me nobody knows about you.
Something nobody knows about me. It's kind of personal. I have a beautiful, wonderful grandchild who is autistic. So I do, try to be a champion to help my daughter with letting people know she's incredibly smart, but just faces a little bit more challenges than most. So yeah, I don't really talk about it a lot. I try to keep, my nose to the business, but that's a little tiny snippet of stuff I don't think people know.
All right, tell me about your, tell me a little bit of your family. You have a daughter. How many daughters? I think you have two, right? Correct?
I actually have one daughter. She's my youngest, and two sons and four grandchildren. Okay. And I have a boyfriend that I do a band with, which is fun. That's bulletproof. I have three dogs and a cat. So I have my hands full.
Wow. All right. Tell me about your business you're really involved in. Tell us about ECS.
ECS Mid-Atlantic is a civil engineering firm, and we do geotechnical, which I've actually gotten to go out on site recently, where we do drill borings, where we test soil. I went out also with the environmental side, and we did some testing of the water. We do migratory bird studies. I got to actually watch for about a couple hours. I think we spent doing all the viewing and watching an active bird nest for Verizon, for the Verizon tower. We do facility services. Gosh, we do construction material. There's just many, many levels of this company, but to round it all together, it's a civil engineering firm.
Wow. That's amazing. So tell us your why. What is your why?
My why, I got a lot of whys, but the biggest one is that I want to inspire. I want to be a true inspiration to my friends, my family, also my clients. I love that part. I want to leave a legacy for my children. I want them to have strong ethics, strong morals, a good work ethic, especially. It's important to me.
That's good. So what makes you uniquely different from everybody else? What's your unique value proposition?
Wow. I can honestly say I don't think there's anybody like me.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I always try so hard to look on the positive side, no matter what is thrown at me. And trust me, since the beginning of this year, when I started this job, there's been a lot thrown at me. And then COVID happened. And I just have to try to look at the bright side. Like, instead of looking at, oh my gosh, I can't get the color put in my hair. I'm looking at, oh my gosh, how beautiful the world is looking now, how fresh the air is, how green we're becoming again, how the smog is going away and the water is clearing up. So I am trying to look at all the good things, and I'm hoping that everyone out there looks at the wonderful things that they're taking and getting from this, and how they can continue that forward, continue living green.
That's awesome. So what does resilience mean to you?
Resilience is being able, in the face of all of the changes and all the things that are coming at us, is maintaining the work ethic, being there for people, whether it just be, hey, you just need to talk to me. Let's chat about your challenges. Let's work out some ways we can get around these things. Right down to just continuing on. The one thing I have been amazed at with the people in this company is that no matter what has been thrown at them, and it's been a lot right before COVID happened, these people are, we're moving on. We're getting this stuff done for our clients. You know, they're resilient. This whole company is resilient. The people here are resilient. I feel very at home with everyone, because they think like me. We got to get this job done. We've got to make this person happy. We have to fulfill what we've told people we're going to do. Great work ethic, great resilience in this company.
That's awesome. So what do you think about COVID-19, and what do you want people to know about what your stand is about COVID?
So COVID-19, yes, it's scary. I think it's just as scary as anything else we faced. SARS, it's probably it's a little bit more dangerous. It's affecting people in ways that they're not used to, but so does the flu. So did the bird flu. So does everything else we face. This won't be the first time. This won't be the last. I do think that we will continuously face things like this. Make sure you cover your eyes when you're out in public. If you're someone who's susceptible, cover the face. There's many different ways to do that. Make sure you wear gloves. I've seen too many people pumping gas and touching the keypads where they're not wearing gloves. And then carry around something to sanitize those before you take them off. So I think continue washing your hands, continue doing all the things we should have been doing from the start. We should be doing these things anyway. And I hope that it's something that causes us to be in a habit. It is changing the face of how we do business, how we think, how we shop. I call it the great toilet paper crisis, because I feel like, that's still something that's insane to me. I don't understand. You can only wipe your butt sometimes. But I see COVID as the great toilet paper crisis. I know that sounds crazy. Trying not to let it infiltrate with fear. I'm just taking it as one more challenge that's ahead of me, and I will be resilient and overcome this as well.
So what changes have you guys adapted to COVID-19? What are you doing differently now versus before COVID?
A lot of this, a lot of webinars, a lot of virtual meetings. I find that I'm busier now than I was when it was in person, because instead of driving to several meetings, now I'm taking on mass amounts of webinars. I'm signing up for everything that can educate me. So I do like that. Working from home a few days a week. Good. For protection. I much prefer being in the office. But I hope that I can continue doing more of these. I do like the fact that people are more available to chat. They're not as busy with in-person meetings. The meetings are shorter. They take up less time. They're less intrusive. So if you want to pick up the phone call and talk to someone, they have time to talk to you now. I hope that those types of things continue. I hope that when we come back into the new norm, it will include a good mix of in-person and continuing with all the virtual. Yeah, I do kind of like that a bit.
Have you guys changed your service and products related to COVID-19? Are you still doing the same?
We're still pushing ahead. We still do industrial hygienist inspections. So if you need air quality tests done, look at asbestos, mold, we need to write a protocol for someone to come out and do the work. We're still here to do that. We're still here to do inspections, provide materials, all the things. We're actually providing the concrete for the HRBT. So yeah, it's pretty much game on still. It's just working around things that other people may put in place, other construction company requirements, and we're getting it done.
Yeah, so what I hear is you guys are still open.
We're still open.
You guys are still open for business.
Boots on the
That's
ground.
awesome.
We're still open.
So what are some ideal clients that you're working with right now that you could help more than ever since with COVID?
Ideal clients, commercial property managers. They're dealing with all types of things. They're dealing with having to clean facilities before people can come back in. If we don't do a service, trust me, I can connect you with the right person for the job. We general contractors is a good one. Architects. I love the fact that more architects are now looking at doing green and sustainable, and I love to be a part of that. Other engineers, like structural engineers, they may need some help. There's so many layers to what we do and so many services that we can offer, right down to migratory birds. I didn't even know we did that until a few months ago. And I think it's amazing. It's a great service.
Do you like it?
I love it. I actually really enjoy it.
Which one of the services you enjoy?
Well, I love being out. I love being part of nature. So going out with Dana and actually, watching an active osprey nest, learning a little bit about them, every bird noise, every frog noise. He could tell you exactly what kind it was, what was making it, what birds were circling. I mean, I had a real hands-on education. It was pretty awesome. And I did get to do the geo boring and the environmental, in which I learned how much goes in to just the surface of what a building sits on. So it's pretty intense. It's pretty in depth what this company does. And I think a lot of people don't realize what's underneath the tires of their car and how much this company does to make sure it's safe.
That's good. So how do you show that you're caring and being generous despite what's going on during COVID-19? What are you doing differently to show your care generous to the people who are helping you?
I've always kind of had that knack for lending an ear. Masterminding. I love to sit down and talk through things, connect my clients and or my friends and coworkers, anybody that needs it with services that they're looking for, the right people. I'm very well connected. So even if you're looking for someone to fix your HVAC, even residential at home, give me a call. Trust me, I will find the right person to take care of you. I love that. I love connecting people. So yeah, lending my ear. If you're feeling sad, I'll send you flowers. I'll do a virtual happy hour with you. If you just want to drink some wine or some kombucha or have some company, if you want to talk about your challenges, I'm there for that too. So whatever I can do, I'm here. I want to be available.
Good. That's awesome. Can you share a success story that you had that actually helped somebody over the last 30 days? That would just an idea of what you did at the norm.
One of my friends has just come back into trying to connect and meet with people and really didn't know a direction to go into. First thing I did was invite her to the B2B meeting where she got to sit in and understand how Arnel runs the mastermind session and how it works. And then she and I had our own little one-on-one meeting webinar where we discussed how I can introduce her, how she can introduce me, who she wants to be introduced to, because unfortunately now she's stuck at home and not able to go to an office, not able to go out there and build relationships.
Wow.
So really helping her to connect. I feel like that's a success story because regardless of the fact that she's at home, I'm still able to help her build those relationships, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell that story, how you're helping people do webinars and how you help feeding them. I love that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's been a blast. And of course I use the B2B masterminds as a launch pad. Just come and listen to what we're doing, kind of get an idea how different it is, how different you can be, what a resource you can be to your friends, your customers, your family. Yeah. I'm doing the same thing with my daughter. We want to talk personal. I've helped, connect her with some wonderful resources up in the Fredericksburg area to help her. She's a single mom struggling with an autistic child. So there's good people up there as well.
Wow.
Yeah, it's easy to do. Just, put the time in and be genuine, be a person that wants to help.
Yeah.
It comes back to you. You never have to ask for it.
No, I agree. So share why this video is important to you and what do you want people to remember?
Well, I want you to remember Arnel because he's amazing. And I wouldn't be here without Arnel's help. And I would like for people to remember that I'm here to help. I'm not just here to sell you a service or to offer you something that's ECS. I'm Dainan. I brand myself as Dainan. This face, this ear, this mouth, this brain. I'm here to help people, whether it's to connect or to chat about a challenge, or again, just to drink some wine or kombucha and be company. Just somebody to talk to if you need to vent. Or if you're looking for good ideas. I just want people to know I'm here for them.
All right, let me go ahead and share your contact information.
Thank you.
All right, that's Dainan Gibson with ECS Mid-Atlantic LLC, D Gibson at ECSLimited.com, cell phone number 757-404-6714. And we actually have a running banner. So if you're interested in talking to Dainan, that's her contact information, and then I'll attach it to the comments below.
Much appreciated.
So the reason I'm doing a lot of these, I'm doing a lot of these kind of videos. I really believe that we just highlight certain people who are still brilliant. And I've known Dainan for a couple of years. I mean, one thing about Dainan that you'll know is she takes care of people, she connects people, she goes out of her way. But most important thing, I think, that is that she replicates generosity at level. She does care and appreciates people. And in today's market, all you can do is show people you can care. And for that, you may get some business. You may not get anything right now, but you'll get business probably 2 or 3 months down the road later. And she's part of my generosity network. And she generously helps people out as much as I do. And so I wanted to highlight her and what her company's doing, because anything that Dee touches is usually called generosity gold. It's golden.
Thank you.
She generously helps people out tremendously.
Thank you. I love it. I love it. It's a fun thing.
All right, Dainan, before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to say before we wave to the social media platforms and all that stuff? Anything you want to say before we wrap up?
I'm sure there's a million things I'll think of after the fact, but no, I think we touched on everything important. If anybody wants to reach out to me, feel free to. Well, there's somebody reaching out right now. Let me cut my phone off there. But thank you, Arnel. You have been amazing. You have been a great team player for me, and just a good mentor. And I definitely always want to promote Arnel, and anybody that's smart enough to reach out to him, you'll be successful too. So thank you.
All right, Dainan, let's say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. And I'm going to end the broadcast. All right.